Okay. I'm just waiting. This is just a quick promo. And some breaking news on Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump tweeted that him and his family got the coronavirus. Now, I don't know, YouTube might, you know what I'm saying, might do something with my channel after me exposing this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, one thing YouTube don't like, YouTube do not like me speaking about situations as this one, as the president, or as anything that's involving the truth. YouTube do not like that. So, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if YouTube might get rid of my channel after this one, but let me explain something to you. Number one, before I get into this truth about Donald Trump having the coronavirus, I wanted to let you guys know, stay tuned for later on tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. It is the Illuminati podcast show. That's tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. You can also catch that Illuminati podcast show right here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications so that you can get notified when we do the Illuminati podcast show tonight at 9 o'clock. We are going to be touching on witches, witchcraft, and the corona. Actually, this falls right into place because we're going to be speaking about how the coronavirus, it's a whole full-fledged witchcraft ritual, as well as the Chinese is involved in this, you know what I'm saying? And your government and your president is involved in this. And we're going to be going in deeper, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast tonight at 9 o'clock. So make sure you, make sure you, tune in to that. Make sure you tune in. So make sure you tune in tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and your co-host, Brother Q-Tip. Also, let me see what else. Okay, yeah, let me get into, and don't forget, if you want to know where my other platforms is at, make sure you go to my Facebook page and send me a friend request, because that's where all the updates where I will be updating anything that's involved in this ministry will be on that page. So that's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. Or I'll accept your friend request. Okay, now let's get into this Donald Trump and him getting the coronavirus. Now, as you know, not too long ago, I believe it was just yesterday, you know what I'm saying, I did a report on the podcast. I didn't do it on this channel, but I did it on the podcast about Elvis Presley's, I think one of his songwriters have passed away, was sacrificed. That had everything to do with Elvis Presley, and it has everything to do with Donald Trump announcing that him and his family got the coronavirus today. Because see, back when Elvis Presley was alive and when he was at the height of his stardom, Elvis Presley went on national TV to be the first person to take the, I forgot what vaccine that was. It was a vaccine, polio. There it was, polio. He was the first person to take the polio vaccine live on national TV. And you know how, that's why these celebrities that's why they at least use these celebrities as big influencers. Because back then, the only way that we can get the news is through national TV. We didn't have social media back then. We didn't have text messages. We didn't have none of that. The only way we was to get any type of news was only through the television set and the radio. So you can just imagine how many millions of people seen Elvis, who was really big at the time, who took the vaccine on live television. Because if Elvis back then in his stardom took the vaccine and told you to prevent yourself from getting polio, take this vaccine, you can just imagine how many people lined up to take those vaccines. You can imagine. And now, just yesterday, Elvis Presley writer dies at 78. Backwards, that's 87, which that is a ritual sacrifice. And just when they are announcing a vaccine for the coronavirus, you notice, it just recently, they just started talking about, it's been a spike, an uptick in the coronavirus. In certain states, there's been an uptick. You know what I'm saying? It's rising again. The second wave. You notice it's been like that ever since. You notice that, right? So with all that being said, Donald Trump, I believe, is going to be the new Elvis. He's going to be the one to probably take the vaccine, or so-called take the vaccine, or make it look like he's taking the vaccine, and his family, to influence a whole lot of people that it's safe. I took the vaccine. See what I'm saying? It's safe. Go ahead and take it. I'm cured now. You see? So I think what it is, I think Donald Trump is your modern day Elvis. I'm not saying he is Elvis, because he don't say, but I'm just saying he's imitating what Elvis did back then in the 50s. I think it was 50s or 60s. Back in the 50s or 60s when Elvis went on live TV to take the polio vaccine. He's imitating that. And he's going to be the front person to have all the people be like, it's okay, take the vaccine. So this is all a game, people. This is all, you know what I'm saying, a plot to try to get you all to get comfortable when they drop these vaccines, to take these vaccines. That's what it is. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit more on the podcast tonight. We're gonna go into witches. We're gonna go into, you know what I'm saying, how the coronavirus, you know what I'm saying, pandemic thing is a whole witchcraft ritual. And we're gonna go into how that's connected with China. We're gonna go how that's connected with the bat and the pig. All that's gonna be done tonight at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live on the podcast. We will also be, you know what I'm saying, live streaming it on this channel here, so you can catch it for you don't know where the podcast's at. You can catch it right here on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can stay informed to get the notifications when we upload or when we go live, so that you won't miss it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that comment board. Also, like I said, if you want to know more, if you want to get more detailed content and more truth and more news notifications, to know when we are dropping something, you can see all the notifications if you send a friend request to my Facebook page. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. And I'll accept your friend's request. And if you want, I can also add you to my exclusive Facebook Messenger group, where we got weekly Bible studies and much, much more. So, till then, see you later on tonight at 9 p.m. God bless you all.